Car right.
Wow, this guy. Damn it, I'm in the middle of a race. Someone's calling me. Damn it.
Yellow flag, caution. Okay, Arvin, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
First race did not go as planned, and ultimately the distraction from my phone cost me my race. So what I'm gonna do is actually join another race. Okay, so I'm gonna register for this, and we're gonna try again. And I think I'm just gonna not qualify at all. Just go ahead, use the restroom real quick, come back, jump in, get started with the practice, and then we'll get going again. But race number 2. Hopefully this one goes a lot better, so let's go. Practice session's almost done. We're just waiting for it to be finished. Then we'll jump into the actual qualifying session for race number 2. And I turned off the lights in my room because, well, it's actually dark now outside, and it looks probably better on screen right now. So it's almost done. We're just waiting for practice session to finish up. And then we'll go ahead and get started with qualifying and hopefully race number 2 after the wreck that happened in race number 1. Man, hopefully everything goes a lot better this time around. So I've had a chance to kind of calm down and kind of just relax and take it easy, just reflect back and understand that, hey, you know, some of it was my fault. We'll just have to go from there. So looks like practice is done, and we are gonna go ahead and jump into the next session. Okay, qualifying. Qualify. I don't think I'm gonna go out and do a qualifying. Oh boy, here we go. 9th position.
9 laps. P9. Okay, mate, get ready.
Green flag.
Green, green,
flag.
green.
Here we go.
Right side. Clear right.
You got a slow car on the left.
Alright. Let's just keep the nose clean.
Alright, Arvin, decent start. We can build something from here.
Slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Slow car ahead.
Carnage. Okay, it's just slow and steady.
Minute.
P4.
4.942. You're in 4th position.
Okay. I know this guy behind me is... There's 2 people behind me, so let's just keep it clean, keep it safe. Oh, this guy's gonna go.
Left side, clear left.
The leader has just done a 138.00.
I was doing so good.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange flag.
Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve the penalty.
Right here.
Oh my god. I was doing so good. And I was expecting that guy to hold it, but
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Okay, punch it.
The leader has just done a 137.67. It exits clear.
1. Just set the fastest lap. 1 minute 37.671.
Alright, Alvin, the next car is Farmer.
okay, let's. Okay, so far I'm in 7th.
New fastest lap for Farmer, 136.93. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 12 seconds.
0.932.
I'm in 9th.
E9.
Okay, let's just. Frustrated,
Blue
yes.
car ahead.
Yellow flag. Blue flag.
Who's passing me? Damn it, I have the leaders coming up behind me.
The leader is coming up and they're
Blue
not
flag.
high.
Alright, here we go.
Blue flag.
Where is he?
1 minute 38.5.
We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel. The leader's just done a 137.10.
Minute 37.105.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, so the next person behind me is P2, which is about 3.5 seconds behind, so I'm just going to use this guy as a way to see if I can catch up to the next person.
One minute, 40.
Two to go.
015. You've got 2 laps to go.
Blue flag.
P2's coming up. Okay.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Pushing, man. 1.1.
White flag, stay smooth.
Okay, Arvin, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
1 minute.
Last lap.
39.76.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
We got a car. This guy's in 9th or 6th place.
You're reeling. Park in. The gap is 0.9.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1 even.
Seems like it's getting away.
Yellow flag.
Yellow. Is this 8th? Is this 8th? Oh no.
P9. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
Flag, it's over. Great job. You did really well.
Okay, so second race, obviously I did not do as well. At least I finished the race not in the pits. You know, it's a lot better. That's an improvement, at least over my first race. But to be completely honest, as I was following that guy in 3rd place, I was already noticing that his lines were already off, and I knew at some point he was gonna go off and spin off, and I should have backed off once I saw him go off in turn 11. And you know, at first I thought it seemed like he was able to catch it, and so I thought he was going to be able to continue going straight, but I guess it just caught. I guess the rear tires just caught on the grass, and he just spun and headed right into me, and you know, that ultimately cost me the race again. At least I was able to make it right to the pits, which was right there, and then did the quick penalty because I think I was speeding in the pits, and then just went out and I just kept it clean, kept it, you know, safe and everything. I know I had the first place P1 coming up on me, and I know I was blocking him a little bit going into turn 1, and he kind of hit me in the rear, and so I just tried to make it as easy as possible to try and get out of his way after turn 3. And you know, after that I was just following him and just making sure I don't hit him or anything. I did notice at one point he did go off a little bit after turn 11, going back up the hill. He went off a little bit and he corrected himself, and I just backed off. I was like, hey, you know, you're in first place. I don't want to ruin your race. You know, I don't want to run into you and everything. I'm in P9. I don't need to be doing that to you. And so I just backed off and I just let him, you know, just continue on. Just, you know, let him correct himself. Luckily, P2 was kind of far back behind, so I didn't have to worry about P2, although I did see them coming up in my mirrors. You know, overall, these first 2 races already I kind of have to get back into the groove of things, of racing with other people again. Racing with AIs is a little different because it's like you don't have that fear factor of you know, crashing into them or ruining someone's race, right? Versus when you're racing online, it's different. And you know, I'm very respectful for other people who are racing, and I just want to make sure that, you know, everyone has a good race and everyone's enjoying themselves. And so I try my best to not be that person. And so hopefully we'll try again. We'll try again in another race. But I think these first 2 races already were just kind of a lot to practice and get used to. And so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, take a rest for a little bit, take a break real quick, and then probably jump in once the following week comes around, because every week is a different track, and hopefully the next track that comes up is something that I'm familiar with. I know the previous week it was Laguna Seca, which I'm very familiar with. And you know, when I was practicing on Laguna Seca, just practicing, I was like, oh, I'm turning out consistent laps. I'm doing really well. I know where to turn in. I know where to brake. This course, Olton Park, I've never raced here before, and so I'm very unfamiliar with the braking points, the turn-ins, and all that. And so it took me a while to really come up to speed and come up to pace and really understand the circuit, as well as the combination with the car and the circuit and everything. And so hopefully next week when I jump back in and I do another race, it will be at a circuit that I'm actually knowledgeable at and I know and I'm familiar with. So, but that's pretty much it for this video. We're just gonna continue on and try to progress out of rookie, and hopefully we get there soon and we get out of rookie class soon, because as you saw, it can get pretty hectic within the first couple laps. So I really want to get out of this as soon as I can, but knowing that this is also an important lesson in learning racecraft and learning how to drive with other people. You know, it's fundamental and it's essential for me to learn as a driver and to just get better and better and better. And that's the only thing I can ask for, is to just improve and get better as a racer. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off the rig. I'm going to give this a break, and I will see you guys in the next race. Shoots!